Welcome back to Think Sellers Podcast, man. It's been a minute, but I have no choice but to tap in on this Heisman race, this college football Heisman race. And through 10 weeks, I'm going to rank 5 through 1 who's my Heisman candidates and who I think is going to win the Heisman. First and foremost, my favorite college football team is Florida State Seminoles. That's my favorite college football team. Been a fan since Peter Work and all them guys. Just been a fan of the team. I think we won probably 2 championships since then. So that's my team. Jameis Winston, Jalen Ramsey, all them guys. That's my team. That's my team. Saying that, we suck. We suck this year. Coming in ranked number 10 in the country. Now we're probably ranked 700 in the country, if that even a rank. But we're 1-7, and we lost to Duke in football. Ridiculous. We're 1-7. But back to the topic at hand. My top 5 Heisman candidates. Number five, I got Kevin Jennings from SMU. Them guys are ranked. SMU is ranked, and he just beat Pittsburgh by 40. All due to the fact of this dude named Kevin Jennings from SMU, the quarterback from SMU. That's number 5. Number 4, I have Shedeur Sanders. Publicly, I'm a Colorado fan. I'm a Deion fan. Deion is my favorite athlete ever, outside of Kobe Bryant. But Deion's my favorite football player ever. I support everything that Deion is doing. He literally took a program 2 years ago, and from 1-11 to now they're sitting at 6-2, with a chance to win the Big 12 championship and possibly have a playoff spot. Do y'all understand what this man has done? He cut 51 players 2 years ago, then came back and cut another 52 players again, and he's sitting at 6-2. Number 4 is Shedeur Sanders. He's the quarterback and son. He's the quarterback of Deion Sanders, and the quarterback of Colorado Buffaloes, and the son of Deion Sanders. If that's no more pressure than a quarterback to come in and take over a whole college program, being coached by your son, nobody gets that much pressure. He had to win, or the criticism was going to get to him. Besides I think the best quarterback that's going to come out the draft. Everybody thought when he made that Jackson State move that he wasn't going to become a big-time quarterback in a Power 5 school. Not only did he become a great quarterback at a Power 5 school, he became the quarterback at a Power 5 school and one of the best top draft picks. Number 3, granted, how much I love Shedeur Sanders and what Deion Sanders and his family has done for Colorado. Number 3, I got your boy, Ashton Gentry, running back out of Boise State. What people don't realize is this man gets the ball 36 times a game. He get 36 carries a game, not even including the 3 or 4 receptions he might get. Is it his fault that his workload is that? I've been paying attention these last 3 weeks. I really have been paying attention these last 3 weeks to this guy. 2 weeks in a row, 35 carries, 140 yards. I'm going to try to do some quick math. It's about 3-4 yards a carry. I'm going to say about 4.5 yards a carry. 35 carries for 140-something yards. That might be right at 4.3 carries. 4.3 yards a carry. You getting the ball 35 times. The stat that nobody's looking at and why he's number 3 on my list is the stat that nobody looks at is his QB throwing for 4 touchdowns a game. You got a QB out here throwing 4 touchdowns a game, and you getting it 35 times also. Like, come on, man. Like, you getting more than enough carries. Just the other night, stayed up to 1 o'clock in the morning watching this guy. They up, I think 52-14 or something like that. He had no touchdown. They made sure he got a touchdown. 35 carries, like 146, and a touchdown. Don't get me wrong. When he possibly break Barry Sanders' record, it's going to be legendary. It's going to be legendary. But I want people to go back into the College Hall of Fame and look. Barry Sanders' quarterback was not giving you 4 touchdowns a game. He was not capable of it. Everybody knew that Oklahoma State Cowboys had to give Barry Sanders the ball. They knew that. Gentry is getting the ball 35 times, and his quarterback is playing well. That's why he's so low on this Heisman list for me. I'm not taking nothing away from what he's able to do with those yards, how many yards he's able to accumulate. But you got to take into account, if your quarterback is throwing 3 to 4 touchdowns a game and you're getting it 36 times, that's absolutely ridiculous. Travis Hunter made a great point. If he was getting the ball 30 times a game, do you know how many yards he would have? If he had the same amount of carries as you had rushes, do you know how many yards he would have? He would probably have 50,000 yards. Good gracious, like, even though as sports fans, we know that's not the same thing. You're going to get way more carries than receptions. But you have to take that into account. Ashton Gentry, you're number 3 on that list right now. Number 2, as much as I love Shedeur, I have to take into account that one team is undefeated and one is not. I have to take into account that one team is undefeated and one is not. One is the number 4 team in the country. One is the number 4 team in the country. Grant it. This is his 6th year of playing college football. To Shedeur's 3rd. Granted, he's having a hell of a season. Granted, this is his 6th year playing college football. 6th. Maybe 7th. I'm going to just say 6th year playing college football. So, with the my number 2 spot for the Heisman right now is Cam Ward out of Miami. I love Shedeur. But Cam Ward, 10-0, beating every team he's played, number 4 in the country. I think he got over 35 touchdowns this year. Cam Ward is the number 2 spot for Heisman. We don't know who these receivers are he's throwing to. I'm going to remind you again, I love Shedeur. Shedeur should be the first quarterback taken off the draft board. But in the Heisman race, Cam Ward is number 2. The Heisman favorite, and it's no-brainer, is no other TikTok dancing person. Like, it's no-brainer. It's Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter is the 2024-2025 NCAA football Heisman winner, bearing injury. Do you know how hard it is to play both ways? And teams know you play both ways. And there's nothing they can do about it. The man has almost 800 receiving yards, 12 pass breakups, 3 interceptions, and I'm going to say 50 tackles. They are allowing the man to play the hardest position outside of quarterback and go play wide receiver. He's playing cornerback. He's your star cornerback and your star wide receiver. And he's giving 100% on both. Champ Bailey did it. Deion Sanders did it. What's your boy from Georgia? That was Champ Bailey. It was another guy that did it. It was plenty of guys. They say, oh, he played both. Deion will tell you himself. They might put him in 2-3 plays here and there. Travis only comes off the field when they kicking field goals or punting the ball or it's kickoff. Special teams. Travis only don't play special teams. He only comes off the field when the special teams is on the field. That's the only time Travis comes off the field is when special teams is on the field. He's hoping the kickoff take a little longer. He's hoping sometimes that they run one back because he's on the field at a Power 5 school playing against y'all Power 5 other schools. These are the same teams that everybody been playing. The Kansas States of the world, the Cincinnatis of the world, the Arizonas of the world, the Nebraskas of the world. He's playing the schools that y'all favorite players has been drafted from. I'm telling you, is no other person is doing the things that he's doing right now, or ever. I'm just not going to put ever on Travis Hunter because I really want him to have a successful career in the league. But when you stop it at college, he's really up there with top 10, 5 ever. He's really up there with 10, 5 ever. Like, Travis Hunter is the top candidate for the Heisman this year. And there's no debate. The only debate you might have is they're only giving it to him because he Deion. Because of Deion and the social media. That's even more pressure. That he has to be good. I'm going to put this in perspective for y'all. Everybody's familiar with the Ohio State and Penn State rivalry. This was before this week just passed. They were the number 3 and number 4 team in the country. College game day. Pat McAfee, Nick Saban and the guys, they flew Travis Hunter to Penn State on college game day at Penn State and Ohio State rivalry and made it about him. Ohio State and Penn State is one of the biggest rivalries out there, outside of Ohio State and Michigan. I'm telling you, one of the biggest rivalries, number 3 and number 4, and you made it about Travis Hunter and how he's able to do so well in playing both ways every day. It don't get bigger than that. While he's still playing, I would understand bringing a retired person like they brought Marshawn Lynch a few weeks ago. They brought a current college player to the biggest rivalry of the season right now, outside of Alabama and Georgia. They brought a current college player, to ask him how is he able to play both ways so effectively. Nick Saban got on national TV and was telling everybody how impressive Travis Hunter is. The epitome of winning got on national TV and said, this is impressive. So at this point, we don't have a discussion about who's the Heisman favorite. Bearing injury, Travis Hunter is your Heisman winner. Bearing injury. Peace out, y'all. One love.